Greetings, Meccaneers. Captain Meck here. Welcome aboard. Today we are trying the American delicacy Tater Tots. Let's see how it goes. Meccaneers, welcome back. I am still unwell this week. I did try all the lovely remedies that you suggested in the comments from the last video. I didn't try the one about potato peel wrapped on your feet or something. That way madness lies. But I've tried everything else. I am slowly getting better, but it is hanging on. This has caused a problem this week because I generally do all the food shopping in the house and the cooking. And because I have been languishing in bed, woe is me, proper man flu, Mrs. Meck has been run ragged dealing with 3 kids and school runs and everything on her own. We just haven't been out to the shops to get any food. So yesterday, when I thought, oh, I've got to do a YouTube video tomorrow, I thought, oh, we haven't got any food at all. So I wanted to do something big and meaty, like buffalo wings or meatloaf or tamale pie, some proper cooking involved. But we haven't got any food. So I came up with the idea of trying some tater tots instead. I did not know what tater tots were till a couple of weeks ago. Someone mentioned them in one of the comments. And I do realise, Americans, that they're just a little oveny snack that you keep, you know, in a bag in the freezer, much like, chicken nuggets. So I know they're not a fine American delicacy. And I know that 99% of people don't make their own. You just get them out of the freezer. They're just a snack thing. But I do know that people like the fact that I make things from scratch. So I thought, what the heck? I've got a couple of potatoes and some flour. I'll make them. Now, even though you haven't seen me make them yet, I have actually already made them. They're sitting in front of me on a plate. And they don't look like tater tots. I don't think they're anywhere really near like what tater tots really are. But it matters not. The important thing is how they taste, right? So let's get in the kitchen. I can show you exactly how I made them. And bonus, I give you a tiny little tour of my temporary kitchen at the moment as well. Lucky you. Let's go. So here is my little temporary kitchen. We were lucky to have this room, which kind of was a playroom at one point. So there's my little work surface and my little crusty old stove there. On this side, we've got a load of stuff piled up. Makeshift cupboards under bits of furniture. And then if you want to see my garden, I'm going to show you what my garden looks like, everyone. Get ready. You're probably expecting topiary, follies, water features. Here's my garden. Look at that. Brings a whole new meaning to the word landscaping. And there's a dog who shouldn't be in that part of the garden. I best go and sort that out. First up, I peeled some potatoes. Then I boiled them for about 6 to 7 minutes, parboiling. You don't want them completely soft. Then I grated them, not finely enough, actually. Once they were grated, I put them on top of some kitchen towel just to soak up some of the moisture. But this is when they started going really sticky, like super glue. Then I added some flour, some salt, and some pepper. I added some oregano or oregano. I added some onion powder and some garlic granules, and then I gave it a good mix. Then I made little tater tots that look nothing like actual tater tots. Oil was about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Deep fried them for a few minutes until they were crispy and golden. You can see that I'm using a masher, potato masher, to remove these things because I haven't got the proper implement. Shoddy workmanship. But they look quite nice in the end, but not like tater tots. Check out Mrs. Meck doing the vacuuming in the top right hand corner. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba! And we're back. And I have the tater tots here with me. They don't look like the ones I've seen on the internet because I think I grated them too coarsely. The recipe did say grate them finely, but when I did try and do that, they were turning into mush, into mashed potato, which is probably what tater tots are anyway, so maybe that was all right. They still look good though. Firstly, I've made them myself, so they're not going to be like most of the tater tots that you guys eat out of the freezer. Secondly, they're not like tater tots anyway. These are more like hash brown balls. That's what I think they're like. But then maybe that's what tater tots are like as well. Oh, they're very tasty. They're kind of creamy in the middle. Well, that's really nice. You can feel all the different shreds of potato in there. So I don't know if a tater tot is more like mashed potato in the middle, really smooth. So you can get like the individual bits like you would in a hash brown here, but really tasty because of that garlic powder and onion granules and the oregano. They've got really nice flavour. Now I did have some ketchup on here. I already kind of ate some of it before I started filming. Sorry about that. I've been enjoying the comments in the, I think it was the cornbread video. All the people going, don't put ketchup on the corn dogs. Corn dog video it was. Don't put ketchup on. Ketchup is for children. It is a child's food. Adults don't eat ketchup. Don't put ketchup on them. It is for children's parties. Ketchup. Sue me, guys. No, don't sue me. You're good at that. American mustard as well. Let's give that a go. Oh yeah, mustard is good. Gorgeous little fried potato nuggets of joy. Perfect. Very, very nice indeed. Nice little side dish. Mrs. Meck just poked her head in and went, I've eaten 6 of those already in about 30 seconds. They're really good. So that's a win for Mrs. Meck. So, Americans, a success, but I appreciate probably pretty far away from what a tater tot is to you guys. I've made a hash brown ball bhaji. I've made up my own thing. I guess I have to score these now. I have a scoreboard now from those of you who saw it last week. It's a thing I have to do every week. But I think however many foods are on that scoreboard, I think it's about 12. When I add new ones, I think the bottom one's just going to have to get knocked off. I'm not going to keep every single food on there because it's just going to get too much. So this one will get knocked off after I've scored the tater tots. Can we call them that? No. Meck's hash brown bhaji balls. That's what we're calling them. So, appeal up there because they're gorgeous little fried nuggets. Great. Appeal is good. You want to eat them. Ease of making, not that easy. If you watch videos of people making them online, it looks a lot easier than it really was. There was a lot of faff. And the potato at one point went like glue. I did something wrong and it was like nightmare. I had it all over me, all over the table. Not easy. At that point, I wished I had some frozen. Low score for ease of making. Overall taste though, taste is good because of those lovely flavours we added in. So that's really nice. So I think they're good, but they're a hassle to make. So it's not something that I'm going to make a lot of. So I think I'm going to go 7. So let's take a look at the scoreboard and see what it has done. So there it is. And the first thing we can see is that candy, which had a score of 3 out of 10, 3 Meck points, has been knocked off the bottom of the scoreboard because we now have Meck's hash brown bhaji balls, brackets, which has joined the ranks of joint third because it's another 7. We've got some very high scoring foods that are all kind of clustering in the same group. But the old B&G, biscuits and gravy, is still at the top. What else can knock biscuits and gravy off the top? Will a food ever get a 10 out of 10? I don't know, but I am excited to find out. So there we go, my friends. I'm hoping that next week I'm going to be back on form. I still feel quite jaded and tired and pathetic. So next week, I think I can say now it's going to be either tamale pie, meatloaf, or buffalo chicken wings. Do you say chicken wings? As in, do you say buffalo chicken wings or just say buffalo wings? And everyone knows that it's chicken because it's not going to be like pigeon, is it? Buffalo wings. It's going to be one of those. All the thank yous, that's it, that's me done. Just saying thank you. Like, subscribe, all those messages as well that you hear on every single YouTube video. Just assume that I've said all those as well. Thank you everyone. Back full strength next week. Love you people. Captain Meck, out.